What's up, guys? YXOG here. I'm bringing you a Friday commentary. And basically today my topic is gonna be drug abuse and drug use. So basically, the other day or last week actually, this is gonna be. Oh yeah, let's talk about the gameplay real quick. This gameplay is a little domination on summit. I think I go like 20 and like 12 or something. Pretty good. I use the L96A1 for part of it, and then I get the MPL and the AK. But yeah. So let's talk about what happened this past week. This family came in, and this police officer, and he was talking about drug awareness and drug abuse. And so basically, the family, their son passed away. Her son went OD, so that was a very sad moment. So sorry, excuse me. Her son went OD, so it was kind of like, it was a very sad story. Everybody was like crying and stuff, but he wanted to talk. He was basically talking about don't do drugs, because his son was, he told us like his whole life story kind of. His son was swearing that he didn't do drugs and stuff, but he really was using, and he had a pretty good life. And the reason they took us to that assembly is because they didn't want, we're kind of at that stage where the peer pressure begins, and that's the time where he started in 8th grade, so we're kind of at that stage. I'm in 8th grade now, so I'm not taking any drugs at all. And like, he had to go to rehab twice, and he got to get a detox, which like they clear out your whole insides and stuff. Pretty outrageous stuff. But I felt really bad for the family because they started crying and stuff, of course. And yeah, so I just want to talk about how it's very sad, and it's a very serious thing. So if you know someone who does drugs, get them help, because he was doing prescribed, I guess the word is, subscribed pills and stuff. So it was really sad, and he eventually went OD, which is overdosing, and he died. He had a really good life. He was an all-star football player. He did a lot of cool stuff. He had the girls, everything you could really ask for. And he did drugs, so he kind of ruined it. He kind of like ruined it for himself. But he showed us pictures, a little documentary about him, and then his mom spoke, and his mom was crying, bawling tears and stuff. I don't blame her, because I probably would have done the same thing. But basically, it made me think a lot, because like the week before this assembly, I saw this girl in my class take a pill, which in my school you have to go to the nurse to get the pill. So basically it kind of made me mad. I was like, well, tomorrow it was the day before the drug awareness thing. I was like, tomorrow we're supposed to be having a drug awareness thing. So and I asked her what she just did, and she said she took one. And I was like, wow, that's very sad. I told her she should be ashamed, because that's very stupid. And like, it's not like she needed it, like, at all. And then she said, who cares, it's cool. And that's like where the peer pressure started at. And I said, nope, I'm not doing it, because I don't want to. It's really not smart for me to do anything like that. And because before that story, I was just like, wow, I still don't want to do drugs or anything. And then after the story, I was like, no, I can't. I don't want to end up like, his name was Timmy Dunlap. I don't want to end up like him. No, he had a perfectly good life, but I don't want to end up OD. When I say I don't want to end up like him, I mean I don't want to end up OD at all. And so basically, it really opens like some doors for me. It made me think like very hard, like, why use drugs? There's no point. So I kind of I never used drugs, but it kind of just made me think, if I ever thought of it, I'm never gonna do it, because just that day made me, like, kind of inspired me never to do one. And So basically, it was a very serious day. That day, I couldn't really concentrate for the rest of the day. I was still thinking about. I'm just gonna refer to him as Timmy. I couldn't really concentrate because Timmy was like he was just stuck in my head. I couldn't stop thinking about what the assembly and what they said. So I was very sad all day. And this one kid's like acting like he was in my class, and I wanted to just beat him up so bad because he was acting like he was acting like he was popping a pill, and he said, "Don't do drugs, Timmy." And I was like, "Oh my god, dude, you should definitely shut up, because if you were OD, and you would want someone to care, right?" And of course, I get yelled at by my teachers, but I'm not here for that. I'm here to basically just tell you guys not to do drugs, and if you know someone who is doing drugs, please get them help, because drugs is not worth any of the risk to die. And the day they found their son dead was he was at his friend's house. I guess he slept over his friend's house, and he took I think I'll try to remember the names. He took Xanax, Percocets, Oxycontin, like those big major pills. He took all those pills, and he drank 2 beers after it. So so basically he kind of wanted to die. That's what I was saying. I think he just wanted it, but it was very sad. And then they said his girlfriend called over, and they said, "Oh, well, he's laying on the couch and he won't wake up." Then his dad came over, and his dad said that he basically knew that Timmy had died, and that they were already, and how they also said that a funeral costs so much money. It costs about $2,000 to get a casket, and it costs about $3,000 to have the ceremony. So that's pretty harsh on them. And he said he had 13 friends, and currently 10 of them are clean, and the mom said, were clean, and the mom said she had to go to 8 funerals in the past 3 months, which is very, very sad. And I just wanted to make this commentary for basically, if you know someone who does drugs, just help them out, just tell them to stop doing it. It's really not worth it. I'm not gonna do drugs. I know I'm going into high school next year. I'm not accepting no peer pressure. I'm just focusing on my schoolwork so I can graduate and get a good job. And yeah, so that's basically the commentary for today, for this Friday com. I know if you may see it on El Zapdar's channel, the same topic. He wanted to use it. I gave him the idea, but I said I'm still gonna use it because I think it's a interesting topic to talk about. So we're running at this game plays about 8 minutes and 30 seconds, so we're at 8 minutes and 13 seconds. So basically I'm just gonna let you guys watch the rest of the gameplay, and thanks for watching. Don't do drugs, like the video, and yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.